This is WICR.
Welcome back for our third and final segment of the day of The Rock is On. I'm your host, The Rock, and we're still going to be talking about basketball, and we're going to do a potential preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. And this matchup is gonna involve the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Miami Heat. And join me is Gabe Yu. Gabe, how you doing?
I'm good, Rocky. How are you doing?
I'm doing good here. We're going to talk a little basketball today.
Sure.
How's that?
Sure, that sounds great. I
right.
love basketball.
All right. Now, like I said, the potential of a Miami Heat and Cleveland Cavalier Eastern Conference Finals matchup. Give us your thoughts on that.
Kind of like it, and I don't like it. I like the fact that LeBron has to go through Miami just to get.
See, that's what makes the matchup compelling.
Yeah, just because he has to face his old former team where he won championships with, and his team and his home team where he's trying to win a championship with. And after that, one of his friends, Dwayne Wade, is playing, and Chris Bosh is unfortunately out with an injury.
It would have been a lot better if Bosh was playing, but speed up Bosh. But do you think? Let's just say I'm going to throw a crazy scenario out there. Do you think if Miami beats Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals, that can kind of change LeBron's mindset or perspective, and he could possibly leave Cleveland again?
Yeah, definitely. That would definitely change LeBron's mindset 100%. Because if he couldn't beat a team without Bosh, and their only two-star players are Dwayne Wade and Hassan Whiteside, then and
you also have Justice Winslow.
Yeah, Justice Winslow is like an upcoming rookie, but he has Kyrie Irving,
Kevin Love,
and LeBron in himself. So it's a big three against like a big 2.5.
Yeah. But you know what? Kyrie and Kevin Love are stepping it up big time. You got to give kudos to those guys.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think this year's Cavaliers team compared to last year's, you got to realize that this team has depth. And, they're not hit with the injury bug because you look at Golden State with Stephen Curry, he's dealing with the knee, the sprained knee. The Clippers suffered bad luck, with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Those guys went out with injuries. But I think the Cavaliers have been fortunate. They haven't been hit with the injury bug. Give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah, they have been very fortunate. Because like last year, as you said, Dellavedova was starting. LeBron was by himself. Kevin Love was hurt. So yeah,
they lost Kevin Love right after the first round.
Yeah, so they've been very fortunate. But on the other hand, Golden State without Stephen Curry has been like successful too. Like Klay Thompson's taking the load. Draymond Green's being himself, like being an all-around all-star. Yeah.
See, that's what makes the Warriors scary. They can win without their leader and Stephen Curry. And Klay Thompson's just killing it. He has like 21 threes in the last 3 postseason games, so that's like 7 threes a game, roughly.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
about.
But my skepticism was like he would have been like a James Harden type player, like on Golden State without Curry.
This is Klay Thompson?
Yeah, this is Klay Thompson. I would have been thought he would have been like a James Harden type player. He would have like turned the ball over and take like as many shots. But he is like taking as many shots as he usually does and still being effective.
No, he's pretty dominant around the perimeter though. Him and Steph though, it's just dominant. One of the best 2 punches in the league. But referring back to Cleveland and Miami though for a sec here, I think that you have to give the edge. Who do you think would have the edge? I would give the edge to Cleveland.
I would say Cleveland in 6.
I'd say Cleveland 6 or maybe even 7 because you know what, Miami they've been there before. They have that veteran leadership in Dwayne Wade, and Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley. They know what it takes to win and get to that NBA championship level. So I'm gonna go Cavs in 7.
I say Cavs in 6, just because Miami is gonna win both games at their home, but Cleveland's just gonna go through them. Like they're not gonna win in Cleveland. I can tell you that.
Miami's not winning in Cleveland.
Miami's not winning in Cleveland.
Yeah, but if you remember last year, though, and here's another reason why I'm picking Cleveland to win, because if you remember last year when Kyrie went down with the knee injury, the broken kneecap, LeBron James and the Cavaliers had a lead in that series. They were up 2-1, and then it just all went downhill for the Cavs then. But what he had to work with, with Dellavedova and Smith starting, and you had Tristan Thompson, who was emerging, but he wasn't a starter. Like he is. He's not. He didn't. How can I say it? He wasn't elite last year as he is now.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he had a 2-1 series lead with what he had to work with, that says something. So imagine what he has with Kevin Love, or a healthy Kevin Love and a healthy Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, that's why I say he's 6. Just because he has a healthy Kevin Love and he has a healthy Kyrie Irving also. So I say 6.
Plus, I'm also pulling for the Cavs because one, my Rockets are out. They lost to the Warriors. You know, it's just a complete dysfunctional organization. My Rockets, unfortunately, and I want the Cavs to win. Not so much for LeBron as a player, but just for the city of Cleveland, because that city's just gone through so much turmoil when it comes to their sports.
Yeah, especially with the Cleveland Indians and
You know, the Indians only won twice, 1920, 1948.
yep,
You know, and they had some World Series appearances, but you know, blew it.
yep.
Browns never went to a Super Bowl.
That's
And
another story.
Cavs been to two NBA Finals. This was the LeBron era, or
Yeah,
yeah, but
got
pre
swept.
pre LeBron era, you know, they didn't make it to the NBA Finals. Made it to the conference finals once against the Jordan Bulls, but they lost in '92. But you know, if out of the three teams that Cleveland has, this is their only chance. The Cavs have the best chance to winning that a title to Cleveland and the rest of Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if they don't go to the finals, I don't think LeBron's coming back.
That's going to be another tough pill to swallow for people in Northeast Ohio. You
Yep.
know, people are going to be burning his jerseys again. Like I remember when he came back, he people were getting back the jerseys, and there was like all burn stains and whatnot. And it was like all ripped up.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But you know what? Hopefully, LeBron does get the job done, and he brings a championship to Cleveland. And you know, those folks in Cleveland and Northeast Ohio have something to celebrate because you know what? They've been through so much.
They have been through
I know
so
I'm not
much.
your typical New Yorker that says you know what, who cares about them? You know I care about my New York teams. You know what, I have a heart. I'm a New York guy that has a heart for other cities in their sports. Unless it's like Boston or Philly, who we really don't care about.
All
All
right.
right, and that concludes our final segment of today of The Rock is On. Credit to Gabe for coming on, and this is our last show of the semester. So good luck to everyone in their finals, and we'll see you next semester.